Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Today we'll take a look at the Great British Pound. So we talked on the Great British Pound last time at the end of the February, and in that moment we have come to conclusion that some retracement probably will happen, but the major part of this bounce should start from 133 area, since there we have the completion point of the large weekly ABCD pattern. And at the current moment we haven't expected any significant retracement. And initially, from the 138 area, and initially this retracement was really small. So because we said that hardly this retracement will be greater than this one. If you will take a look at the greater picture, you will see that this was the 127 completion of the large weekly butterfly, and that was minor retracement here. And initially, as you can see, the first action was similar to this one. These are red lines. This is the harmonic swings. They are cloned. So I take this swing, cloned it, drag and drop to this area. So, and you can see this bounce first was absolutely the same. The slope of this bounce and the distance of this bounce, length of this bounce was the same to this one. But on the last week, the situation has changed. So, as you can see, initially market has dropped and turned to the downward action as this should be. But then, by some news, by some factors, as you can see, this action has stopped. Market has tested the monthly pivot point and turned again to the upward action. That's why today we will watch on this situation. We will trying to understand what's really going on and what we should expect. In general, guys, I have to say that despite this depth of this retracement, currently it hardly barely impact on the high time frame analysis on the monthly, on the weekly chart, and that's why our long-term view on the Great British Pound, that it's bearish and it should reach the lower levels, still stand valid, and we still keeps on it. So it means that current bounce we mostly treat as the retracement, and the major importance for this retracement stands only with the chance to get a good short position on the Great British Pound. So we treat it as just good opportunity for taking the short position. Currently, so it means that our task here is to get the answer on what shape this retracement could take and how far it could climb. At the first glance, guys, here you could say what shape we could get. Only head and shoulders. So currently it looks really obvious here. So that could become the left shoulder, head. This market will climb here. I think that at the first glance it seems that this is right shoulder, but it's not really suitable here for us because it will be too steep neckline for this head and shoulders. That's why I think that this will be just some possible finish point of the head. And after that, market could turn to forming of the shoulder. But this is not yet, and that is not all, guys. The reason for that is this butterfly. This butterfly is 127. And if you will take a look at this extension, I will show you. Then you will see, that right, it's 127. So you will see that 127 of this swing stands very close to the 1618 of this butterfly, and it means if market will turn down immediately, this could form the three drive buy pattern. This is also possible. Hence, this leads us to the first conclusion that we should watch for action here. So if market will turn here and will show deep retracement here, this will tell us that something is wrong and we could get the three drive pattern. because here market should just continue move high or show some minor retracement on intraday charts. As you can see, I will delete it right now. So as you can see here, with this ABCD pattern, the CD leg is very fast, and market already has moved above the monthly pivot resistance one. And it seems that only the reason why market has stopped is just daily overbought. So you can see it has hit it and wasn't able to pass above it. So this ABCD should lead us to the 146.13 area. This will be the previous stop here. Some potential neckline on the hand and shoulders, and take a look. This is also important lows right here in April. On the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, we see that very important nuance of this ABCD pattern. Not just the CD leg is very fast, but take a look. Market already has exceeded 618 target, and without any retracement. It means that if market will turn to a retracement due to the daily overbought, this retracement probably should be very small, because deep retracement right now is irrational. It's not really logical. Since market already stands on an extension step, on an acceleration phase, and it's already exceeded minor target, so it could be logical to see some retracement here. It's a deep retracement, but it already has exceeded it. That's why it should not turn to the very deep retracement, because this is some necessary pause due to the daily overbought, nothing more. And it should continue move higher. This is normal development, this normal situation with the hand shoulders pattern. This is how it should develop. If we will get some step out from this development, it will mean that something is wrong with the hand shoulders, and we could get some different pattern. That's very important, because this, in fact, is subject of our monitoring on the coming week. Now, what levels we will be watching for? The next chart is also 4-hour time frame chart. We see two levels. First one is 43.35. Let's call it in this manner. This is the first fib support from this most recent swing up, that it coincides with the weekly pivot point. And the next area is 42.30, 42.55 confluence support. Inside of this area stands former gap that has been filled here, and market stands above it. So it also will work as the support right now. That's why this is the area that we could accept as the destination of this retracement. It will be nice if market will just test the weekly pivot point and turn to the upside action. If market will drop below this area, and take a look, this weekly pivot support one also stands very close. So if market will break it down, this will tell us that something is wrong with this ABCD pattern, and probably we will not get upward action with this ABCD, and probably we will not get this head and shoulders pattern. In this case, if market will break below this area, it will tell us that we should be ready to moving to the new lows. In particular speaking, we probably will get some kind of the free drive buy pattern. Another reason why this free drive could take place stands with the weekly butterfly pattern. So if you will take a look at the weekly chart, you will see that the market slightly has not reached the targets 1618 extension of the weekly butterfly. And with completion of this free drive pattern, if really will be formed, this will let market to complete the butterfly totally and then turn to the logical retracement. That's why, guys, I do not want to exclude the chance of the free drive pattern on the daily chart. Absolutely. So let's keep mind open for this pattern as well. So as you can see, this our trading plan in the coming week is really simple, because current action mostly stands in relation to the daily chart and the intraday charts. This has no relation, in fact, to the high time frame analysis. It mostly shows no impact on the charts on the monthly and on the weekly. That's why, as you can see, our mission is really simple. First, we will be watching for depth of the retracement here. If market will hold in this area, then we will turn our attention to this head and shoulders pattern. And if market will break it, it will mean that it stands on the road right down to possible free drive pattern here. That's really simple. Currently, guys, it's not really makes sense to take the long position because market stands at the upper. On the summer retracement, you need to wait what really will happen. Also, if you would like to take the long positions, it probably will be better to wait when the market will complete the right shoulder here. Because the major point where you should take the long if you have the bullish view on the Great British Pound, and if we will take the bet on the possible deeper A, B, C, D retracement here, this will be the bottom of the right shoulder. Here, the swings will be probably not really significant. Only if you're a scalp trader, you probably could try to catch this retracement with the possible action to the 14-13 area. But I don't know. It's probably 300 pips, also not really small action. But the major pattern, as I said, guys, will be on the daily chart. So either end shoulders or 3 drive, depending on the market behavior around these levels.